Shalom, ani Yonathan Polaard. I would like to take this opportunity to ask for a measure of justice to be shown to our Jewish nationalist prisoners that have not been released yet. As we all know, we're going through a very difficult time right now, seeing the release of מחבלים, terrorists, onto the streets of Israel that we've been forced to release to get our own hostages out of Gaza. This is, I said before, a matter of simple justice. If we are going to be releasing these מחבלים, these terrible, unrepentant terrorists, many of whom will kill again, the least we can do is release our prisoners, our nationalist prisoners, who have been arrested for reasons that in many cases cannot be justified. We have to remember three things about this situation and bear them in mind. Number one, many of the people who actually arrested these Jewish nationalists had a deep, unyielding hatred of our presence in the territories. Whether they were police, security people, or army, they were and are fundamentally opposed to our presence in the territories. And as a result, many of the arrests that were made were not done correctly. Second of all, we have to remember that we have been and perhaps will be for the foreseeable future under terrible pressure from the Americans in particular to show some kind of equality of arrests in the territories. And this is fundamentally unjust. Our people are basically defending themselves. They're not murderers. They're just trying to live. And because of this foreign pressure, a lot of these people that I'm trying to help have been unjustly arrested. Lastly, we have to remember that our country, unfortunately, has a history of this kind of practice. Before the state, we had a period called the season, in which a lot of the Etzel and Lehi fighters were arrested by leftists to help the British. And they were tortured, they were physically harmed, and then turned over to the British for them to finish them off. So we have to understand that for all three reasons, our people, our nationalist people in prison, were not arrested correctly. And as a matter of simple justice now, in light of the release of could be thousands of מחבלים from our prisons, I am asking the President of Israel, whom I know to be a good and just man, to please show mercy and a sense of justice for these people and to let them go. Let them go home to their families, let them go home to their homes, let them go home to their lives in the territories, and let them continue to build up the land. Thank you very much. Toda rabba.